Cody in the morning. WSM. This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Hey, welcome to our world. It's the Simply Superior Acuff House studio on a very foggy Grand Ole Opry Plaza.
Yeah.
We all, as we're driving in, everybody came with the, did you have fog on the way in? Oh, yeah. People driving too fast. And I think, did you have an accident you passed?
Yeah, a couple of them, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's scary.
But, yeah, that's just one of those regional things this time of year, and being here on the Cumberland River, which is literally across the Opry parking lot from where our studio sits. And some of you remember the days of Opryland USA, and, you know, the river featured prominently in a number of rides. Remember the log flume?
I never got to ride anything.
Old Mill Scream? Anyone?
I remember it all.
I think that water came right out of the Cumberland.
Probably the way it smelled. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
Oh.
It was stinky.
So I'm Bill Cody. That's Kelly Sutton. That is Zach Bennett. He's in for Charlie Matos this morning here in Tennessee, depending on where you're watching, listening. We have a couple of days off in certain school districts with a parent-teacher day today, as I understand it, and tomorrow's election day in different parts of the country. So not so much here as it is in, well, heard the network story about New York and the mayoral election, that sort of thing. But that's all going down tomorrow. So parents, there are many of you out there who are doing things differently this morning and are totally thrown off by your school district meeting.
Plus, we woke up at a different time, which I do like.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did.
Falling back, that's my favorite. Coming in, driving when it's light outside.
Yeah, for us.
Really like that.
But I do miss about those 4 o'clock in the afternoon, cloudy, overcast days.
You can go to bed.
Well, headlights are on and you're driving and it's like, what? Where am I?
Where am
I am in the Arctic Circle.
That's right.
I like it in December when all the Christmas lights are on and you drive it home and that's all pretty. But then you get to January and it's just depressing.
Yeah.
February's the worst.
February's the worst.
Yeah.
Well, Annie Nye is our studio director and Jeff Roberts is in master control here from the Acuff House studio. Our guests this morning include Ben Rector. We had Ben a little earlier on an Opry Rewind on the radio side. His new single, This Town, which is about this town, Nashville, Tennessee, and how it's changed. And again, he was at the Opry on Saturday and doing it the cowboy way, the idol of American youth, the governor of the great state of rhythm, as I understand, as Too Slim introduces Ranger Doug Green and Too Slim playing Harkin Hall this Saturday. And a ticket giveaway on our Facebook page, WSM Facebook page, and we're going to talk to them about that coming up. Kelly, what are you working on?
Oh, well, Tim McGraw, a really proud dad moment, brings out his daughter Audrey on stage, and boy, can she sing. Let me just tell you, we've got a clip of that. Plus, I'm not the only one that's ready for Christmas. Thomas Rhett is ready for Christmas, too. I put up a Christmas tree this weekend, proud to say. Didn't get all of them done.
You finished that earlier on radio
Yeah.
before we got to television. She said, does that make me crazy? And I said, what is your definition of crazy, Kelly?
Right. Right.
Okay, here's the defining moment.
Relatively speaking.
Does Paul think you're crazy?
No, he carried everything
okay.
upstairs. He actually put the tree up while
wow.
I was doing other things. I came around the corner and we have more than one. We still have 3 more to go.
So it's a house full of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's the understatement of the day. For sure.
And you're doubling as a hair and makeup glam artist for your daughter
Yes.
at her school presentation, her theater
Tickets are on sale now. You can go buy them at CPA. Just log on. Emma will be shown on the 13th of November and again 2 times on the 15th of November.
From the Assembly Food Hall acoustic desk, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
And look, that guy so resembles Ben Rector.
I know, he looks just like him.
Yeah, because I saw him on the Opry over the weekend. Old friend, welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good to be here.
I think this is your first time in the Acuff House studio.
It is, yes.
Because we were at the hotel studio when
It's lovely in here.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Is
they
it?
said it's a house. I said, oh, wow. Okay, great.
Yeah. Just
Upgrade.
about where Kelly is where he had an easy chair. The television was right over there.
Wow.
And we've actually got a photo back in the green room. I'll show you before you leave.
Yeah.
Of him sitting there kind of leaning over. And it looks like he's watching a country music show because you could just see a little bit of the set. And one of the beauties was when they do matinee shows and have to go back in the evening or go work in the park or those sort of things in the Opryland USA days, that's why it was so convenient for him as the ambassador. But Wendell said, "Hey, let's build him a house on the property," and so they did, and it was so convenient for him to be able to come over here and take a nap, watch television, whatever he wanted to do, eat, and then he could walk just a few steps across the plaza.
So cool.
And he was at the Opry House.
Yeah.
And that's where you were over the weekend. Catch us up.
It was great. I was telling her earlier, this radio station is on in our house from when anyone wakes up to when we go to bed. And I feel like you all's impact on our life, like my kids, Hillary, they're just all about it. And it's funny, I could have not told Hillary I was coming here today, and she would have known 100%. This morning she was like, "They're playing the song from the Opry," and I was like, "Oh, awesome!" I was like, "How do I sound?" But yeah, it's so fun to be here.
Does she critique you?
No, she's great. I critique myself enough for both of us. I think she knows she needs to even that out. And if there's ever something wrong or amiss, she'll be like, "Hey, come on." But I've got that dialed for the both of us, which I wish I could switch out for some of her optimism.
So somewhere in your mind, there's always that. There's a better one in there.
Oh, for sure. I couldn't. I was like, I'm not going to listen to the live Opry thing. I was like, little sharp, little flat, and I was like, all right, tell me how I did. No, it wasn't that bad. But,
it was incredible.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Well, and the beauty of it is, you have so many fans within the music world. It's one thing to know you have all these fans that are coming to see you, but then when you have musicians, and shout out to Sydney, our friend Sydney Perry, who plays with Carrie Underwood and sings backup for Carrie and has for years. We were talking about you, and she was like, "I just love Ben." She's like, "I love Ben Rector." She buys tickets to come and see you at the symphony.
She doesn't need. She can get a hold of me.
No. But that's the beauty of it. When you're in this town and you become a musician's favorite, that is like, that's the gold.
High praise. I appreciate that. I'll keep that for some of my pessimism to balance it out.
But that is one of those things when you look out there and you see friends and family, but then you also see people that you're like, "Oh my gosh, I know that guy. I recognize him because he's a part of the music industry, or he plays with, or that person is from some publishing, place." That has to be a different type of, I don't know, gratitude.
For sure. I mean, anytime someone who plays music likes my music, I'm super grateful for that. And I know that it carries with it a different set of criteria to be a fan. So I think it's awesome anytime that happens.
That's the
so
best.
With the collection of Okies that we have in this town,
yes,
we can add you to that list, right?
Yes.
And you grew up in Tulsa?
Tulsa, I miss it. I didn't know that I would, and I really liked it when I was there, but I think I realized I love that part of the country so much, and I love Nashville. We've been here for 15 or 16 years. But Oklahoman. The first time I met another person from that area in Nashville, I did a co-write. He's from Kansas, Barry Dean.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird because like 2 minutes in, internally I was like, "You're doing my shtick. Like you're doing the like self-deprecating thing," and I was like, "Oh, maybe that's just what people from that part of the country do." Because there's not a ton of there's not a lot going on outside of good people in that area. There's not like tourist attractions or anything, and I feel like everyone's trying to make up for it by being like a really nice person. But when I met Barry, I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "This is my bit," and I feel like that happens when you meet from so.
If I'm not mistaken, he is from Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and their mascot is like Pittsburgh State College or University. There is the Gorillas. Now, don't ask me how I remember,
that's
but
great.
I just committed it to memory
That's a
somewhere
great
along
pull.
the way.
That's
And when I met
amazing.
him, I shared that, and he's like, "Where are you from?"
Gorillas.
I have a mind for minutia, Barry.
I was gonna say I thought I thought you knew that from him, and that you knew that before him is really
Yes.
something.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the scary part.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He kept an eye on me all night long.
Now, you said, we were asking how many times you've played the Opry, and you said just twice.
Yeah, I
but
think just twice.
do you remember the first time what that feeling was like? Because that was 2022, if I remember correctly.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Obviously, I've heard many an Opry. if I'm saying that right.
Sure.
And it was really awesome. I just think I thought they did such a great job with all the parts of it, like backstage and for the fan experience. Like it was really cool to see that. It's a unique thing, and I know so much history, so it was awesome to be a part of it.
So what was the second time around?
It was also great. I feel like they continue to do an excellent job. It's run well. The band's awesome.
100th year.
Yeah, I mean, truly, that is the impact that's had on and shaped so much of like what we know as country music. Is incredible. It's really cool.
So what was your introduction to it as a kid in Oklahoma?
I heard it a little bit on the radio, but I feel like I didn't know enough about it until I was here and really understood what was going on. Honestly, you guys were that. I'm trying to remember when Hillary started listening. Not that I don't listen, I do, but no one could compete with Hillary's loyalty to the station.
She's our number one fan.
I mean, really and truly, no hyperbole. If you were like, who's the number one fan? It's like, it might be her. Like, truly.
We got to send her some swag.
I mean, she like, I feel bad because sometimes if I come in for lunch, my office is like next to the house, but not in the house. I'll come in for lunch, and sometimes if I got an idea, I have to turn the radio off because I'm like, I just got to think about this. And then at night, sometimes we'll be watching TV, and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna shut it down. It's 7:30 p.m. But other than that, it's a transistor radio, and it is just pumping WSM all the time. So,
well, we talk about our 100-year history. We were talking about it this morning, particularly since the flood in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
This town is not the town those of us who got here before that. In my case, almost 32 years. Kelly, how many for you now?
24.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't recognize the place.
Yeah. And to be clear, I got here in 2009. I can't claim, that I wasn't a part of people moving here, but I feel like it accelerated so much in the years after that.
Mm-hmm.
Like we moved into a neighborhood called 12 South, and it just like before our eyes, like flipped over into what it is now. And there's so much good that comes along with that. Like there's so many great amenities and cool stuff happening, but it felt like a town when I moved here, and I think now it feels very much like a big city.
I would leave Predators games. First couple of seasons of Predators were in town. I would leave the game, did public address, and the lights on Broadway would be on flash all the way to the interstate.
Wow.
You'd come out, 4th, 5th, make that left, Bridgestone, and they were on flash. Wow. And it was 11 o'clock at night, something like that.
Nobody was in the street.
Yeah.
You weren't worried about Pedal Tavern. You didn't have the woo girls out in front.
Transportainment is how
Sorry,
we refer to it.
Transportainment. I've never heard that. That's good.
Because people will come visit, and then I'll talk to them, and they go, how is that legal?
I still feel like that.
This town, Ben Rector, all over the world on WSM Radio. And thanks for watching us on Circle Country Television. We continue from the Simply Superior Acuff House studio on the Grand Ole Opry Plaza.
From WSM Radio, this is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
And Ben Rector is our special guest. It's so good to hear this town all over the world on WSM Radio, both off the record. And before that, about an hour or so ago, man, you're getting some double-up airplay.
I know. How about that?
The performance from Saturday night on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. And I saw this, couldn't believe it. So we talked about the 100-year history of the Opry and WSM. Kane's Ballroom in Tulsa.
You know all the spots.
1924.
Yes.
They beat us?
Yeah.
By a year?
By a year.
Wow.
But it was the first place you ever played like professional?
Yes. Wow.
Whoa.
Good. Man, you're the best. That's the first place I played. I formed a high school band for a battle of the bands. Oh. And we played there. We did not place. We didn't win. They didn't give us anything.
It was rigged.
We did have to play first, which now as a performer that's a tough slot.
Yeah.
Band name?
Yeah.
What was the band name? Come on.
It was called, this is not great. I don't feel bad about this. It's called Euromart. It's not great. It wasn't great.
Well, when I think Tulsa, I think Europe.
100%.
Was it the Euromart or just Euromart?
It was just Euromart. There was
great.
there was a small grocery store that I don't know what we got there. Maybe it was like some kind of chocolate or something.
Sure.
Or like a treat. And I don't know who suggested that. We thought we were just together for one show. So we'll just go with Euromart. They did put us first because my drummer was left-handed, and so they had to switch the kit around.
Okay.
But yeah, we didn't place, but we did feel awesome. And at the backstage at Cane's, it's plywood, and everybody signs the plywood.
Yeah.
When I came back as an adult and played it again for the first time, I found my Euromart signature. And a couple of people that have toured through there have taken a picture, and it's like Ben Rector 2005 Euromart. And then like I drew an arrow at whatever year I played it again. But yes, it's a great place. It's really unique. It's awesome.
My favorite thing is to find out what the first band name is for people, and then make fake merch and show up at a Ben Rector show in a Euromart t-shirt.
I'd be like, get her out of here.
The real ones. These are the real ones. No.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at The Richest Man in the World that's right over your shoulder, and this is the album that just came out in October. So give us some insight into this album and what the flavor is like.
Yeah, so I was telling you in the break, the tour that we did this year, it's kind of, the whole thing is themed around, and this sounds so trite, but like wanting to find contentment and realizing like, man, I'm in such a unique, good spot. Hillary is awesome, who's definitely listening to this. Love you, Hillary. And the kids. And I think for a while, being in the driver's seat of my career, I kept being like, I want to do this a little differently, but no one is really incentivized for you to do it a ton differently. And so this year I was like, here's what we're going to do for the tour. We're going to do one weekend a month instead of normally, you rent the bus and the trucks and you go for however many months. And I was like, I want to spread that out to where we can just fly in and out and essentially get to be like real people and husbands and fathers and friends and stuff. And so the tour this year has been one weekend a month, fly to the show, play, usually sometimes 2 nights, one place, sometimes 2 different places, and then we're off for a while. And I think that is sort of echoed in the record. The record's just kind of about like trying to see the good in what you have. And there's nothing wrong with like wanting things to go well and, growth, all that stuff is great. But I think I've realized like there's been enough mountaintop experiences for me that you don't really feel like I did it. It's always like, well, but there's another mountain that's just a little over there. And so I started being like, man, I want to enjoy this all the way and find ways to feel like myself while doing this job. So the record's kind of a reflection of that.
And Saturday night, he was at the Grand Ole Opry, and the next 2 stops to wrap up your year, Fort Worth at Dickies Arena on Thursday the 13th, and then Salt Lake City at the Delta Center on the 15th.
Yes.
And then we're all coming over to your place for Thanksgiving.
Come on over, man. Honestly, Hillary will make whatever you want.
What's her go-to?
She does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
I usually make the mashed potatoes, and she makes everything else, and she's an excellent cook.
You guys met in college at Arkansas?
We did. Gosh.
How do you get from Tulsa to Arkansas? Was
So
it a scholarship thing? Or?
It was, it's not very far. It's like equidistant almost to OU and OSU as it is to Arkansas. Oh. And so they were very kind, gave me a scholarship, and I said, I guess I'm going to Arkansas. And Hillary and I lived in the same dorm freshman year and met her there, and we've been together ever since then, which is, I don't think either one of us anticipated being a person that would get married like right out of college, but I think we were both like, this is it. And it's been great. I could totally understand someone being like, that's so young. It is, but also like with her, I was like, this is awesome. It's been great.
I married my high school sweetheart. 45 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's incredible. That's awesome.
Well, you brought your guitar. Do you want to play something live for us? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep with the theme, and I'll play Richest Man in the World.
The title track.
Ben Rector on Coffee Country and Cody from the Simply Superior Acuff House Studio. Feel no pressure that Roy Acuff, the ghost of, is breathing down your neck.
It's just watching right there.
Right now.
Roy's watching.
I got you, Roy. Let's do this.
Sweet stuff.
Oh, and happy early birthday.
Thank you so much.
My birthday is Thursday. We are
No,
birthday
are
twins.
you serious?
We are birthday twins.
Happy birthday to you.
I knew Scorpio energy when I felt it.
We'll go celebrate together.
We're going to celebrate.
That's right.
Yeah. We're flipping the lights right here at Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center with 6 million lights and lots of fireworks. So come on out. It's a big birthday party for both of us.
Sounds great. See you there.
It's the richest man in the world. It's like a musical synonym to living my best life, which you were promoting the last time you were here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your memory is
good.
unbelievable.
Man, thank you for coming to see us.
Absolutely. Thanks for
Ben
having me.
Rector. Can't wait to have you back.
Yeah.
And happy holidays. We'll go ahead and wish you
You as well.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, into the new year.
Yeah.
All the best. We're doing orange bottles. And I thought about you this morning looking at some of the highlights in country music history, entertainment history this morning, Kelly Sutton.
Okay.
In 2019, Olivia Newton-John's black leather costume from Greece sold for $405,700, certainly in your price range, at an auction at Beverly Hills.
I wanted to be Bad Sandy from Grease. My best friend and I grew up watching Grease. She liked Good Sandy. I wanted to be Bad Sandy.
It's not too late.
Okay, great.
It's Kelly Sutton.
Well, let me just say,
Let me- Bad Kelly.
Bad Kelly.
Here's Bad Kelly.
She had the best curly hair. It was just, and I know exactly the black leather outfit that they're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of cash, but I would have bought it. Tim McGraw is such a proud papa. He was performing on stage and he brought out his daughter, Audrey. This was in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Happened on Saturday night. Audrey McGraw, y'all, if you don't know, this girl can sing. And she came out and did a rendition of Barracuda. Take a listen.
So whose cell phone? Did Tim or Faith send you that?
I'm going to guess Faith, but I don't know. So maybe. But I mean, can you even? She's phenomenal. And I talked to Faith at CMA Fest. We were backstage and I was in the makeup chair and she was talking to me and I said, I heard Audrey's been working on stuff. And she said she has, and she is something else, but it's not country. It's more rock, so it's kind of that flavor. But yeah, get ready for stuff from Audrey McGraw, y'all, when she comes out with it. And she's been out on tour with Brandi Carlile, which I didn't even realize. She did the international leg of Brandi Carlile's tour.
That's a pretty good rookie year.
That is a fantastic rookie year. So congrats to Audrey McGraw. All right, Thomas Rhett says he is ready for Christmas. And you know what? Me too, Thomas Rhett. He said, even though we still had the pumpkins out on the 31st, right after we get done with Halloween, we're ready to go. Take a listen. Oh, maybe not. It's
Sorry,
okay.
I didn't have it.
Well, he says, Christmas is my wife and my favorite time of the year. We love it so much. We literally put the lights up on Halloween. Actually, once Halloween is over, we just crank the lights on. So they've already got everything up, ready to go. And they're like, you know what? Halloween is over. Christmas has begun. I, too, bring that energy to the party. I've already put up some of our Christmas decorations. And by I put them up, I mean my husband put them up and I supervised. I did actually go over and rearrange the ornaments. Does Rebecca do that? Well, she puts stuff up like... Does she go over it once it's up and she's like, oh, I don't like how, if anyone helps, I have to rearrange it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's what she does.
So I looked at it and I rearranged it. But we have one tree up. Now we have 2 more trees to go, I think. How many trees do you have at your house?
Just one.
Just the one?
And
okay.
I have a special design popo ornament with a likeness of me and my 2 grandchildren that she ordered somewhere. And it's
wow.
us sitting, you're looking at our backs in our Christmas sweaters. But I don't know if she sent them a picture or what, but it looks just like our grandchildren.
Really?
Lily's blonde hair, Isaiah's darker hair, size, the whole bit.
That's so cute.
But hey, lest you wonder, there's a Mimi version coming as well.
Okay, I was going to say, she didn't get one for herself? All right. Well, get ready because Christmas is on the way. And before that, we get to watch Kane Brown perform. This is going to be in Las Vegas, baby, and it's not for a residency. He's actually going to be there for the Formula One Heineken Las Vegas Grand Prix. This is happening on November 22nd. This started in 2023, and if you haven't watched it, I will say, man, Formula One is fun to watch. Mm-hmm. It is out of control. If you are a fan of racing at all, it is really interesting to see how fast they go. This goes through the main streets of Las Vegas. You are going right down in through Las Vegas Strip 215 miles an hour is the top speed.
Yeah, Las Vegas Boulevard, and you literally, depending on the race route, if you turn right on Flamingo, that's Old Red, right on the corner.
Okay.
And if you turn left, Bellagio's on the other side of the street. So I don't know how they've got it routed this year.
I just think that is absolutely incredible. And he's going to be performing right before the actual race on Saturday. It's the pre-race performance right before driver introductions. I hope he does backseat driver just for the actual
That's beautiful
thought of,
I
he's
think,
singing backseat driver.
I think there's going to be a
F1.
detour this year around the Category 10 construction site, too.
I really hope so. We could get a little sneak peek of it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, one more story for you. Blake and Gwen, Halloween, they did it up right. Gwen came correct. She looked great as Little Red Riding Hood. Blake, I didn't know what Blake was supposed to be, and then I realized Blake is supposed to be Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. So he has on the wolf costume, and he has on a duster, is what my grandma used to call it. I got my duster on with a little hat.
Where were they? They're palm trees. There are no palm trees in Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
No one knows. They're probably in California, or maybe he was at Old Red in Vegas. They've got palm trees out there.
She's an L.A. girl, right? She grew up there?
I think so,
Yeah.
So that's what you get.
All right, Kelly Sutton Entertainment as we head to the Grand Ole Opry, another one Opry 100 show tomorrow night, Tuesday night with Chris Jansen, Rhonda Vincent, Madeline Edwards, Don Schlitz, Sister Sadie, and this is his Opry debut. Very excited to hear that voice from the Grand Ole Opry stage. Gareth, that's the Tuesday night Opry. Big Red Curtain tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
This is Coffee, Country, and Cody, live from the Assembly Food Hall acoustic desk.
I just had Kelly Sutton turn to me and go, Bill, the two most handsome men I have ever seen in real life just sat down across from us on the Assembly Food Hall stage.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ranger Doug Green, there he is, the idol of American youth. The governor of the great state of rhythm, as I recall, Too Slim. Mm-hmm. His trusty sidekick,
Yes.
Too Slim.
The man with half a dozen friends.
And and
That's me.
maybe an appearance from Side Meat.
Oh,
before
wait.
we get-
Sure I am. If I'm needed, I'll be there, Bill. If things start slowing down, you need a sidekick here.
What would the breakfast serving be this morning if Side Meat were serving up here in studio?
I think biscuits probably, and snake and beans would be a good way to go.
Poisonous snake or
No,
non-poisonous
it doesn't
snake?
matter. You cook them 3 or 4 days, and it's all good.
Gets all the poison out.
Everything's good. Yeah. You can get a generic snake, but if you want to get the designer snake, that's going to cost you.
The roadkill and eggs we had the other morning.
Oh, that's fine,
That
wasn't it?
was good.
A lot of people just ignore that stuff. You know, in Tennessee they have a whole list of what you can eat, the roadkill stuff. Have you seen that?
No.
That list, yeah. Well, check it out on your electric internet there. I mean, they'll tell you what you can eat. There's a whole woodchucks, squirrels, all this stuff is and of course deer and all the It's,
Awesome.
It's all there. Yeah, all the stuff that you can eat.
Deer, turkey, elk, bear,
Yeah.
but you must get permission.
From the bear.
Small game animals, rabbit, quail, grouse, mink, weasel. If you can hit one. Weasels are pretty
Has
fast.
Side Meat ever cooked weasel before? That might be a new one
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, they're tricky little guys.
There you go.
They're very fast.
TWRA says you can do it.
See? Tax dollars will work.
No, it doesn't have any recipes included.
No,
so I'm not
that's-
really sure. But
Well, there's an opportunity for me.
Well,
really,
listen,
truly.
Harkin Hall Saturday night.
Go to
Tickets and dinner.
the dinner show will never be the same.
Get it all.
So, Ranger Doug,
Yes, sir.
give us the details on what's happening Saturday at Harkin Hall and all those people. People can see over your shoulder on television. They can see some of the special guests that are going to be joining you.
Right. We, this feller and I, 48 years ago, started this little cowboy band, and we are celebrating a 48th anniversary Saturday night at Harkin Hall in Madison, beautiful Madison Station Road, I believe. And it's going to just be a big night. Wendy Moten is going to be with us. Charlie McCoy.
Joshua Headley.
Uh-huh.
And who else we got there?
Marie's there.
Marie, oh yeah.
Malone,
Marie McGlone.
Yeah, great fiddle player, yeah.
And Woody Paul
Yep.
is going to make a special appearance.
Jack Rabbit Branham's going to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
And the benefit, who does it benefit, the show?
Me.
Nice.
What's the magic mission? Isn't
It's just a celebration.
Oh, okay.
Just a
All right.
celebration.
I just saw that
good.
in the logo. And wanted to make
That's
sure
the best
gave
answer
him
we've
applause.
had. It's me. Buy 2 tickets, even if there's only one of you.
So, as the biggest baseball fans I know, as a part of the Grand Ole Opry family, were you pleased with the outcome of the Los Angeles Dodgers now back-to-back World Series win?
Once the Tigers lost the final game, baseball was over for me. I do not care about anything else.
Yeah, that 15-inning game was tough to take. But I was pulling for the Blue Jays all the way. So, but it was an incredible series.
Did you guys watch the 18-inning game?
I got to 14.
Did you really?
And then I bailed, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't say it, yeah. But it was not the Tigers.
I couldn't see.
At that
A lot of
point.
people couldn't probably at that stage.
Yeah.
You were talking about Harkin Hall in Madison. The first place Riders in the Sky performed was Franks and Steins, if I recall.
Harry's, Franks and Steins, yes.
And where was it located?
It was on Lyle, a corner of Lyle and Broadway, near 18th, 17th, yeah, in that area.
It's now St. Mary's Bookstore.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And we were down in the basement of St. Mary's Bookstore. Yeah. It was a holy place even then.
Playing for 8 drunks.
Was it it was like a bar and then it became a Catholic bookstore?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this before your time here? I mean, it was,
Well, I
it
knew
was a
it-
classic dive bar. It was
Yeah, I
great.
don't remember the bar. I remember the bookstore's been there for ages. So yeah, that's just such a sharp right turn to go from a bar to a Catholic bookstore.
Well,
I guess
Charlie-
they both
Char-
have wine.
Our
So.
resident Catholic, Charlie Mattis, would point out we have open bar at weddings in the Catholic Church.
Good.
So,
That's true.
yeah.
Very true.
And we'll keep
Okay.
that in mind.
And at the end of the bar, there was a bell, and Herr Harry, if he enjoyed something particularly on the, there was no stage. I think it was just a corner of the room, wasn't it? Was
I
there
think there might have been a little stage.
a little stage?
Yeah.
And he would ring this bell, ding, 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 ding. So we got a lot of ding, 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 ding. And I was like, this could work.
And what was the band that opening night? Who did it include?
The 2 of us plus a third guy that we started the thing with, Windy Bill Collins, who was didn't last long with us. He didn't have the passion we did, but he was an excellent player and an excellent singer.
He played with Dickie Lee. He was playing. I was playing with Dickie, and
Oh, wow.
and Collins was the lead player and the band leader for Dickie back in the day. Yeah.
So then how does the band develop from there?
Well,
Who
then-
comes along?
Woody Paul heard us at the old time pickin' parlor, and in his modest and self-deprecating way said, "I believe you boys could use me,"
Nice.
and turns out we could.
Turns out he's in the Fiddle Hall of Fame now, right?
So we got together, and he was writing songs, great cowboy songs, and it was like right smack in the middle of what we were doing. Ranger Doug was writing great cowboy songs, and I was, playing my face.
That went on for 10 years. That got us on the Grand Ole Opry, and it got us that show on the Nashville Network, Tumbleweed Theater. And then after about 10 years, we found a guy under a bridge with an accordion and said, "We'll squeeze for food." And so that's how we got Joey to join the band.
He still looks hungry after
And he's
all
the-
these years.
Yeah, he's the new kid. He's only been with us 38 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you guys co-produce, or did he produced
He
some of
produced
those
a lot of
releases?
stuff.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he produced Grammy-winning records for Frank Yankovic when Joey was writing the Polka Boom, and then
Johnny Cash, too.
and Cash and Emmy Lou, and he did all this stuff.
How long is the ride on the Polka Boom? Do we know length of time?
It was late 40s to God bless
Bless you.
I would say thank you.
Yeah, late
Allergies.
40s to late 50s. Would you say something like that? I don't know, when Frank Yankovic came to town, it was a big deal where I grew up in Western Michigan. And, so that was Joey's deal. Joey was a prodigy. He was on the road when he was 13.
Oh, really?
With Frank, yeah. And he started playing when he was 4. His dad brought home an accordion from Sicily. He'd fought in the war, World War II, and it was sitting in the corner, and Joey just gravitated to it and picked it up, and his dad said, "You want to take lessons?" Yeah. And he started to play, and man, he was playing in clubs in Chicago when he was like 11. Yeah.
Well, my favorite Joey story is when we were displaced to the tower in Brentwood during the flood of 2010, which is unbelievable, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. I went to the little market up the street, and when I pulled in the parking lot, there was a convertible with an accordion in the back seat. And on my way in, Joey's coming out, and I said, "You leave that?" He says, "Nobody steals an accordion."
Yeah. Sometimes you come back and there's 2 accordions. That's the problem.
Give us a backstory on a song called Wahoo, and we'll play that for folks all over the world right now. Is that an original, or has that been around for a long time?
It was original to the guy that wrote it. It was written back in the late 20s.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who wrote, do you know off the top of your head who was it?
Cliff Friend.
Oh, wow.
He was a professional. He wrote Lovesick Blues, too. He was a professional songwriter.
Wow.
Wasn't he Jiminy Cricket and
No,
Pinocchio?
no.
Not Bill.
That's Cliff Edwards.
Cliff Edwards.
Ukulele Ike.
I had one word right.
Yeah, well, you're halfway
I'm
home.
making progress.
It is Riders in the Sky, Ranger Doug, Too Slim, Harkin Hall, Saturday. We'll have more details on that coming up. But first, we got a Wahoo! Kelly, come on.
This is Coffee, Country, and Cody.
Hey, Ranger Doug and Too Slim, Riders in the Sky, Grand Ole Opry greats are here. Harkin Hall, Saturday, they will be there. And you can see, those of you watching on Circle Television, Wendy Moten, Charlie McCoy, Joshua Headley, Marie McGlone will be joining you on stage at Harkin Hall to celebrate 49 years, right?
48.
48.
Yeah.
So, how long at the Opry now?
43.
43 years?
43 years.
I don't know. It was 1982.
Yeah.
Juneteenth, 1982.
So please.
Back when dinosaurs and Ernest Tubb walked the earth. Ranger Doug knows how many Opry appearances we've made.
Yes, I do. It's 2,398.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll never catch Jeannie Seeley, but
No.
we've got a lot.
Oh, that's so good.
I think we'd be better.
That's funny. That is funny. I think mine tomorrow night is 176.
Wow.
You
So
got a ways to go, girl.
I got a ways to go.
First woman announcer, isn't that right? And
Yeah.
How about
wear
her?
that
Full
crown?
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So awesome.
She's got a tiara and a sash and the whole bit.
I do have a box I get to stand on because I'm not tall enough behind the
That's my
podium.
favorite part of your whole debut at the Opry. We got to get her something to stand on. Nobody can see her. They can only hear her.
Have a little box.
And Zach, update us on the ticket giveaway on Facebook for this show over the weekend,
We got a
please.
pair of tickets to give away to the show at Harkin Hall, and it's if you have the WSM app, if you're listening to it live, you just got the notification to enter to win, but you can go to our Facebook page or Instagram, find the link there and register to win, and the ticket link to buy tickets is there as well.
Mighty fine, Zach. That's a lot of
And we
good
ha-
information.
We have done 8,049 appearances total
As a band.
as a band. 8,049.
That's roughly every other night for 48 years,
That's a lot.
statistically.
Do you travel internationally much?
Not much, but yes, we do. We have traveled.
Where do we find cowboy music popular across the pond?
UK,
UK, Japan,
Scotland,
Scotland, yeah,
Yeah, we played Wales,
uh-huh.
Switzerland,
Holland,
Germany. I forgot about Holland.
yeah.
And Japan. Do we say Japan?
Mm-hmm.
We say off the coast of Tierra del Fuego.
Yeah, we played a cruise that went to Argentina and Uruguay.
Wow.
And Brazil.
And Rio. Yeah.
Oh, I bet they did love you in Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were monkeys, and it was great.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
Good stuff.
So give us a little background on cowboy music. And its popularity, and when it came to its greatest heights with Gene Autry and Roy Rogers and those early silver screen cowboys, if you will.
When sound came to movies, people, there had been cowboy music on record, all through the 20s when the industry discovered that people would actually buy country music and Western music. But when they brought it to the screen and Gene Autry became a huge star, then every studio had to have a singing cowboy. And that whole era lasted up till about the mid-50s. And like every fad or every movement, it wore itself out a little bit. And then about 1977, these weird young guys, we were young once, I know it's hard to believe, these weird young guys decided that they could bring it back and have it speak to our generation. And we did.
And what percent of the Western 1% of the music you hear?
Country Western, it was country Western for years, and now it's country 99.5% and Western 1/2 of 1%.
But people leave the Grand Ole Opry. I cannot tell you how many times they are seeing you for the first time. They came to see Carrie Underwood or Garth Brooks or Scotty McCreery or whomever, and they are introduced to Riders in the Sky, and you say, hey, what was your favorite part? And they'll say, hands down,
Riders in the Sky.
Riders in the Sky.
Yeah, including my daughter. Like when I first started, she would look at me and go, are Riders in the Sky on tonight? And I said, they are. And she's like, I'm coming. And I think that is so cool that you have this incredible tie to the younger generation with all the things that you got to do for Pixar, and to watch the recognition on people's faces. I know you get to see it because you're on that stage, but being backstage and watching you when you start to go into Woody's Roundup and you see the people in the audience and their eyes get big and then they, and they're whispering to each other like, they're the guys. Even though you've already set it up and you tell them, until they hear that, it doesn't click. And then when it clicks, it's like a ripple through the audience.
They only live in animation until that moment in time.
Right?
They come to life right there on stage at the Grand Ole Opry.
But it is fun.
The first time I was exposed to Riders in the Sky was when I was a teenager. I worked at the Kmart in Hermitage, and the only channel we got in the electronics department was CBS. And the CBS Saturday morning Riders in the Sky show in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's when I discovered these fellas.
Oh, wow.
A year in Hollywood.
Yep.
Actually, summer.
Was it a summer?
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
give us a little Toy Story background, and we'll close with You Got a Friend in Me.
The Toy Story background, we had a guy work for Pixar who was a fan, and they needed somebody to sing this Randy Newman song that was the theme song of the Woody TV show. So he downloaded, they were having a production meeting, and he downloaded yodeling off our website, and they all said, well, that's the sound. That's what we want. And so they sent us the demo. They called us, say, do you want to do this song in the new Toy Story 2 movie? And we said, yes!
Of course.
Yes, we would. So they sent us the demo, this little CD of Randy Newman. Woody's Roundup, right here every day. Woody's Roundup. It was like a 30-second demo that he wrote. Sounded like he was going out the door. Oh God, I got to write one more song. Okay, Woody's Roundup, and then he sent that, and we had a great phone call with him, and he said, we said, how do you want us to do this song? And he said, I've heard your records. You guys know what you're doing, so just arrange it like you'd arrange it. It's like Randy Newman is listening to our records. So.
But if I recall, didn't you offer to help him finish something?
It was a verse and a chorus, and I said, if you need a second verse, I'd be happy to.
Nice.
And Randy said,
there's a beat, there's a marvelous silence, and he said, I think I've got that. And everybody, all the guys are in the room, they're all laughing at me and say, you're trying to get a co-write with Randy Newman, genius of 20th century music. I got it.
I smiled earlier when Zach said the first time he was exposed to Riders in the Sky, like you're an infectious disease.
Well, I will tell you, we get exposed to Riders in the Sky when we go to Disney World, and my daughter is your spot checker. We'll be out into the Toy Story land, and we ate at one of the restaurants, and we went in the restroom and they were playing it, and she goes, Mom, Mom, they're playing Riders in the Sky. And she's videoing it, listening to it, the speaker in the bathroom. And I was like, well, I'll make sure to check and see if they get paid for that one. So
Every now and then.
yeah.
Before we should go home, we ought to mention the new book that is been written about Riders in the Sky.
Please do.
Oh,
Bill
yeah.
Malone and Bobby Malone, the great historians. It's called Riders in the Sky, Romancing the West with Music and Humor.
Oh, when is it coming out?
It's
It's
available.
out.
It's out now?
It's out.
It's out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Came out in May, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
good book.
fantastic.
Yeah, they did it right. Yeah.
Well, thank you for getting up early and coming in, fellas. Always great to see you.
We had an extra hour to play with this
Yeah.
week. So
Yes, we do.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
good.
You're
I
right.
spent
You
my
wasted
extra
it with
hour
us.
Here. That's where I want to be.
Ranger Doug, Too Slim, Riders in the Sky, Harkin Hall. That's happening Saturday. And again, tickets, get the update on Facebook.
Harkenhall.com is where you buy tickets. So do that first and then win an extra pair at WSM Facebook page. Is where
It's
you can
also
find it.
a glorious facility.
It really
Yeah,
It's just a beautiful hall.
Yeah.
Madison is coming back. As Elizabeth Cook says, she calls it the Mexit. Everybody was in East Nashville, and then they went to Inglewood, and now they're leaving Inglewood, and the Mexit is on for Madison. So let's close with some Toy Story memories. All over the world on WSM Radio and Circle Country Television, Riders in the Sky.
Coffee, Country, and Cody is on WSM.
Way more. A brown-eyed, handsome man lost both her arms in a wrestling match for a brown-eyed, handsome man. Waylon Jennings doing Chuck Berry had the original, wrote that. Yeah, a lot of people go. It's one of those great cover tunes, bar bands all over Lower Broadway. Somebody every single night is cranking out before their set is over, brown-eyed, handsome man. And most often by request.
I love it. That's awesome.
I'll put a little more in the tip jar if you'll do brown-eyed, handsome man.
Someone somewhere is also requesting Friends in Low Places.
Oh, of
and
course.
paying highly for it.
That's what
Yeah.
and it's always good if Garth just happens to drop by. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Here's a little something I thought y'all enjoy.
There used to be, down where Friends in Low Places is now, there used to be a piano bar, dueling piano
Yeah,
bar
I
called
remember
the
that.
Big Bang.
Yeah.
And they would take requests not to play things.
Yeah.
It was like, we'll take $20 and not play Wagon Wheel. And people were like running up and dropping $20.
I remember walking in and I saw one. It was like $100 for Stairway to Heaven. And I think, what was the other one? There was another one on there that was like $500. And it might have been Wagon Wheel, but it was something that they were like, these are the two. If you want these two, this is what you're going to pay us for them.
Yeah.
So
Free Bird. There's no.
Free Bird.
No
yeah.
offense, Catch. It's just, it's played at every bar on
Sure.
Broadway every night.
Sure.
All right, Kelly, take us home.
All right, we're talking about Dolly's new hotel. We love Dolly Parton. We love all of her new ventures. And the newest one is the Storyteller Hotel. It's going in downtown Nashville. Going to be open in June. We know it's going to have 245 rooms and suites that are available. You're seeing some of the renderings if you are watching on Circle Television.
You know, it seems to me there's just not enough pastel there.
Right. It's beautiful.
We need to work on that.
I love all of it. Of course, it's
all those are-
totally in my vein.
All those earth tones are getting made out.
You know, she said, I am so excited about the opening of my Nashville hotel and museum, by the way.
Oh,
We
yeah.
get the museum part of it as well. She said, Broadway's become such a hub of tourism. It felt like it was the right time to bring something special to this wonderful activity happening in Nashville. I've always dreamed of being able to create something here in Music City. Now I found the perfect addition. So the third floor of this hotel is 20,000 square feet, and it will be all of Dolly's memorabilia. So that's where the museum portion comes in. Also going to have 2 live venues, Parton's Live and Jolene's. Now, I asked this earlier in case you were wondering. It's open for booking right now, so you can log on, book your trip. If you want just the regular king room, it's going to set you back about $416. Now, they've got some suites that are available that are up in the $800. I know that's what you like to roll in, a big suite.
Oh, yeah.
You want that corner suite. So
Listen, go first class even if you have to walk home.
That's-
That's my theory.
you can't eat the whole time you're there, but boy, does it look good. That bed is comfortable.
But you can try.
So, yeah, if you are interested, if you are coming into town and you want to get on that train, like I said, it's opening in June. It looks like it's going to be open for CMA Fest, which is really smart.
That would be Dolly, businesswoman.
That would be really, really
for
smart.
sure.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about getting ready for the holidays. We just saw a huge truck pull up on the Opry Plaza, and you said, what are they doing? Are we moving somewhere? I said, I think they might just be getting ready for Christmas. Thomas Red is right there with us. He says they start decorating on Halloween, if you can believe it. So I'm right there with him because I already have a Christmas tree put up.
You do.
Christmas is my wife and I's favorite time of the year. We love it so much. We literally put lights up on Halloween, actually, so that once Halloween was over, we just cranked the lights on. I'm sure our neighbors hate us. I'm not kidding. I think if you were to Google image our home, you could see it from space. I mean, it is very, very bright.
I like it. And then we got another baby on the way, too. So, now... why not? You need to get everything up and in place because you're going to run out of time. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, hon, how about another baby for Christmas, maybe?
Oh, my gosh. Okay. I just
Done.
I love watching everything that happens with those two
I'm
because
telling
it's chaos.
It-
And it's the best kind of chaos.
It's the most lovable. Tomorrow from the Assembly Food Hall stage, Christina Murray, a new album called Little Blue, and later in the week, Hunter Hayes, our longtime Wounded Warrior Project friend Sal Gonzalez, and Opry Dan Rogers and Nicole Judd stopped by to preview Friday's release of Opry 100, country's greatest songs, on CD and double vinyl. And then Charlie Matos and Don Schlitt sit down for a special, that's at 9 o'clock, and then Don and Charlie sit down for a special at 10. That's all happening later in the week, Thursday, as a matter of fact, here on Coffee, Country, and Cody.